So I just have to ask, do I have your permission to record our discussion and submit it as part of my UVU hospitality course?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. So could you just tell me a little bit about your company, like just the name, your products and services, and like the customers that you have?
Yeah, so I work at Grove Station. We're a wedding venue located in Pleasant Grove. Um, we're primarily a wedding venue, but we also do other events as well. I would say probably about 90% of our clients are weddings, and then the other 10% are just other events, everything from like graduation parties to birthday parties, anniversary parties, corporate events.
Yeah.
We have a lot of corporate Christmas parties coming up
Oh,
in the month
sure.
of December, so that's fun.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. Does that answer all your questions?
Yeah, I think so. That's great. Uh, what would you say is like your company's unique selling proposition? Like, what do you have that other companies don't? And like your competitive advantages, I guess. So, why do people book with you essentially?
Yeah, I would say that we're unique in that we have more of a large open space,
Mm,
which a lot of clients really like.
of
I feel
course.
like a lot of the couples in Utah are LDS, so they
Mhm.
mostly focus on the reception aspect
Right.
of their wedding rather than the ceremony. And we just have like a really large open main hall that can accommodate a lot of people, so they're able
Sure.
to invite all of their friends and family that they could possibly want here.
Yeah.
Um, and kind of along with that, there's still a lot of like charm to the building because I feel like a lot of the time you have to either pick between like a cute, like cozy, aesthetically pleasing space or like a large space, and we're kind
Right.
of a good in between of the two. So
Yeah, that's nice. I feel like that's very true. Like it's one or the other usually. So,
yeah.
um, that's really fun. Um, Sorry, I'm not wearing my glasses. What are some of your organization's key operational like challenges or issues? Like, what do you guys run into here and there?
I think our biggest challenge is just keeping all of the moving parts on track since we have
Mm-hmm.
so many clients. We do over 100 weddings per year.
Yeah,
Um, so we have, so many different clients to keep track of, and they're all on different points of like the planning process.
yeah,
So just keeping all of that on track and making sure that nothing falls through the cracks, and especially making sure that people are actually coming in to have their appointments to plan so that they
hmm
move
hmm
along in the planning process at the right pace instead of,
yeah,
falling behind.
totally. Yeah, that makes sense. It's funny because I remember one of my like classmates being like, "You guys," we were interviewing another woman, and she was like, "You guys only do 100 weddings," and I was like, "There are only 50 weeks in a year. Like, what do you mean only 100 weddings? Like, that's actually crazy." Um, but yeah, no, I think just the keeping it all straight would be hard. um, so can you describe your current position in the organization?
Yeah, so I am the venue manager. So I handle basically everything it feels like.
I bet.
Do, daily operations. I also do sales, so I give tours, try to get people to book here. And then I also do a lot of planning. So I meet with our clients for like their final walkthrough appointment,
Mm,
which is where we kind of nail down all the details of their event, make sure we're all on the same page so that things go smoothly the day of.
yeah.
And then I also manage all of our staff as well.
Okay. Wow. So the venue and the staff, that's intense.
Yeah.
That's pretty wow. Hands on. Okay. um, how long have you been employed here and can you describe the path you took to get here?
Yeah, so I've worked here for just over 2.5 years. Um, I actually was never planning on working at a wedding venue, so
Okay.
I've had three different roles here. So my
Okay.
first role, which is one I, applied for, was just to sell tickets at our country swing dancing on Tuesday
Oh,
night
okay, fun.
and work for the soda shop. So I
Okay. Yeah.
just thought I was doing that. I honestly wasn't even aware that this was a wedding venue, I don't think, when I applied
Okay.
for that
Yeah.
position.
Yeah.
but yeah, I did that for like a month maybe, and then I guess they liked me because they asked if I would like to be promoted and start being an event manager. Um,
Okay.
which the event manager role is more of like day of execution for events.
Sure.
You like get there before the client gets there, make sure everything's set up right, and then
Right.
kind of help put out fires throughout the day, make sure everything's going well on the venue
Sure.
side.
Yeah.
Um, and then just back in June, one of our venue managers left and they
Mm.
promoted me to be a venue manager. So that's kind of the path I took to
Yeah,
get there.
that's
And all of
awesome.
that happened while I was pursuing my degree at BYU. So
Wow, that's great. Congrats. That's awesome. You're clearly good at what you do. They keep you around, keep promoting you. So that's awesome. That's really cool.
thanks.
Um, so I mean, you kind of already described it. The next question is like, what kind of education and previous professional experience helped you get your first job at the company? But you didn't need anything. you were, they were just ready to have you. But um, so when new team members are hired, what are like the top three qualifications that are looked for in candidates?
Yeah, I think probably the number one is just someone who is decisive and confident in explaining the decisions they make.
Oh,
We have a lot of clients that, may have expectations of one thing, but we can't deliver on it, or it's just
sure.
like not okay with our rules. So we just
Yeah.
have to make sure that people we hire are confident in themselves and their decision making.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. I guess the other one or the second one I would say are just like good people skills, like someone
Mm,
who is communicating,
yeah.
especially communicating like hard decisions or
Sure. Yeah.
um yeah, just good at being like friendly and welcoming, making people feel like this is a place they want to be and that they're taken care of.
Totally.
Sorry, I'm getting a phone call. Let's just
Oh, you're fine.
see if I can silence it.
No worries.
Okay, I think we're good. And then the third one, let's see. Someone who is like responsible
Mm,
and be trusted to work independently.
mm,
Um, a lot of the time, our event managers are working by themselves, or like they are
mhm.
the top dog here when they're working, so
Sure.
they have to be able to take responsibility for things and make sure that things get done properly
Right.
without any supervision. So
Yeah. No, that makes sense. Makes sense. It's interesting. I hadn't because I've done a couple other interviews like kind of similar to this, and decisive is one that I hadn't heard, but that makes a lot of sense. That's really interesting and a good note because that's something I struggle with. um, can you describe the various kinds of training and professional development you offer team members?
oh, um, I don't know that we really offer any
Okay,
stuff like that.
that's fine.
Like people when they get hired to do
Yeah,
their job, but we don't really
yeah,
have any professional development per
yeah.
se.
They've got to come
Um,
prepared.
yeah, I feel like yeah, it's kind of just more on the job learning. Um, and I will say like in the past when I was just an event manager, if I had like ideas I brought to the current venue manager, then I could like have her help me work on that kind of
Mhm.
develop more professional skills. I don't know
Yeah,
if that helps
that makes
answer.
sense. Just kind of like more personal development within the profession, I guess.
Yes. Sorry, I'm
Nice.
getting another phone call.
You are just fine. If you need to take it too, that's okay. We can reconnect.
Okay, I think it will be fine. I just I'm gonna turn it off. Okay. Our office phone that I'm on right now is a Samsung phone, so I don't
Oh yeah, couldn't tell you.
know.
I feel like my brain goes out the window if I try to use anything but my own phone. So
Yeah.
okay. How would you define the role of your team members in creating a positive customer experience and brand loyalty?
Oh, I think that that is the most important part probably is
Mhm.
the interactions that our clients have with our staff. Um, kind of like I said before, a big part of it is just being like friendly and welcoming and making them feel like they are taken care of.
Hmm.
Um, Someone told me once that that's the best way you can get people to book at your venue is to let them know that if they book there, they will be taken care of in every aspect of their event. They won't have to be stressed.
Totally.
So I think that's a big one. Another thing is just keeping a professional attitude. It
Hmm.
can be really hard on event day. Things are stressful, things go wrong. You know,
Totally.
the mother of the bride might be stressed out and kind of
Yeah.
snap at you or be rude, but you just have
Right.
to remain professional and calm and kind of be that voice of reason and peace for them, even
Yeah.
if it doesn't feel like you can be.
Right. Yeah.
Um, because a lot of the time, like even if they are feeling stressed and being rude, they'll come back later and be like, I'm so sorry. Thank you for being patient with me. Like, I appreciate it so much.
Yeah.
So I think that really does have a big impact. And then another thing I would say is just making an effort to go above and beyond.
Mhm.
Kind of our role as a venue is a little bit smaller in a wedding compared to like a wedding planner, for example.
Mhm.
But I know that I personally try to take steps to, maybe give someone advice on a wedding. If
Sure.
something I see that I think isn't going to work out, I would try to warn them beforehand so that they can fix that. Or if they're just
Mhm.
like at a loss, I always try to supply them with ideas or anything like that. So,
Yeah, makes sense. That's awesome. That's great. Um, does your organization have any strategies or programs focused on team member satisfaction and retention?
um, we do not. I wish
Okay.
we did, but we don't.
No worries. Just for the record, this is like a list of questions I was given. So, just this is for a class that's just hospitality foundations, and so people are
Okay.
interviewing people in literally every aspect of hospitality. So, but
Yeah, that's cool.
um, the last question is, what advice would you offer me or other college students as we prepare for a career in the hospitality industry?
I feel like this is a cliche probably, but networking is so important. It sucks so bad and I hate
Yeah,
doing it, but it's so important to network and just, grow the amount of people, that are in
yeah,
the industry you are interested in.
yeah,
Um, and then, yeah, just get experience anywhere you can, whether it's like literally like helping plan like a family member's birthday party or
totally. Yeah,
volunteering for like a community event, anything like that where you can get actual hands-on experiences, super helpful and looks really good on a resume.
yeah. No, that makes sense. That's great. Thank you. It's unfortunate that that's such an important part of the industry, networking. It's
Yes, I
like,
hate
I
it.
know, because I'm like, I like people, like, but it's just, I don't know. There's something about networking that's just so hard sometimes.
Yeah.
But, anyways, that's all the questions I have, like professionally. So I'm going to stop there.